What's going on, everybody? I'm coming at you with a different video, and today we're doing a creator spotlight. Okay. And we're here with Darnell Weeks, also known as the Myers Fan 25. I've been following this guy for I think almost 2 years, or maybe like around like that time frame. Um, yeah, I just kind of just randomly stumbled across his videos because it was in relation to a project that I'm working on, and it was because of that video that I started following him, and I just really became a fan. I really like um, his bluntness. If there's a song that I could describe Darnell, there's a song by uh, it's a song called "Tell It." Oh, by Aaron Neville. It's called "Tell It Like It Is." That's the song that I would use to describe Darnell. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Darnell Weeks. Mr. Darnell, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Dave. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. We definitely, both of us, we definitely, went through some hoops to get to this point, but we're here. That's all that matters. I really just want to thank you for just taking this time to do this with me. Um, I knew we were gonna do this eventually. I just didn't know it was gonna be at this time. So it was a unexpected surprise and a blessing, you could say.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so pretty much I mean I got some questions for you that we can just run through. But yeah, so you have the YouTube channel, the Myers Fan 25.
Yes.
However, you just recently announced that you made a new YouTube channel. So I actually I know I'm kind of going out of order in the questions, but tell us a little bit more about that. What made you decide to do that?
Well, I was thinking about it for a while, and also you did because you made me realize that yeah, Halloween is good and all that. I love Michael Myers, but I want to go outside the box, and I got tired of sending interview requests with my horror channel attached to it. And I know these agencies were like, "What the fuck? Like, why am I going on a horror channel if I'm Angelica from Rugrats?"
Right.
So
Right.
I I wanted to go outside the box and reach a broader audience. So
Okay. Well, that's cool, man. Well, I'm really excited, that you're going in that direction. I've definitely been, enthusiastic about the possibility, but now that you announced it, it's official because you already made the announcement. You made it on all platforms, so that's the direction that you're going in. So again, I know I pivoted a little bit away, but I guess I can start with the first question. So, what was the first Halloween movie that you saw? For those of you guys that don't know, Darnell is a big time Halloween fan. I know I don't have to explain that to your subscribers, but for my viewers, yeah, you're an absolute Halloween fanatic of the film franchise. What was the first Halloween film in the Michael Myers series that you saw?
probably the original. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, I know it was the original. I sat down, watched it with my mom, and I was in love with it ever since. Because originally I was a Jason guy. Jason was my guy. I would always buy the hockey mask and I would do the sound and the I would always do that, and I just loved being Jason.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see you cracking up, but
No,
it's the
I love
truth,
it. No, it's cool, man. It's cool because the reason why I crack up is because I feel like that each of us have some moments like that, whether it was, being a child or growing up. So I mean, I can relate to that. I mean, dude, I mean, when I was a kid, I put a towel over my neck because I wanted to be Superman. You know what I mean? So we all have something like that in one shape or form or another that we do, that embodies the things that we love, and that just happen to be that. So that's pretty cool, man. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, my next question is, why do you love Michael Myers?
Oh my goodness, there's so many different things. There's the theme song and
Okay.
the way he looks, and I like his backstory. And I just want to make it clear when I say Halloween, I'm talking about the first eight. The rest of them, not so much. One through Resurrection. That's it. After Halloween Resurrection, you know, I just wash my hands of it.
Yeah.
So
I hear you on that, man. Trust me, I've definitely been tuned into the commentary as of late of what you think and feel about the most recent entries. So
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
So I'm fully in the know about that. And yeah, so that okay, definitely. Now as far as like the Myers Fan 25, what inspired you to make the Myers Fan 25 YouTube channel? Because it's you've been doing this now for a good minute. So like what inspired you to say, you know what, I'm just gonna put myself out there and just be the Michael Myers fanatic?
Well, it's funny you asked that because um I how do I put this? I hate to say this, but I wanted to be a real life heel.
Okay.
Like in wrestling, you know how they got the heels and the baby faces?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I saw this guy named Andy Kaufman
Okay.
who was a real life heel.
Okay. Yeah. That's so funny you mentioned that because I literally just got acquainted with who that guy is. Like I know that Jim Carrey played him in a movie like Man on the Moon, but I didn't know who
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman was. And so just very recently I saw a clip of Andy Kaufman and Jerry the King Lawler. And I thought that was like a real thing. I didn't know that was like a wrestling bit or whatever. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just think that's just awesome because like that's something I just recently discovered was Andy Kaufman. Go ahead, go ahead. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, no, no problem. I hate to say this because I'm almost like breaking character, but I knew that if I wanted to be the Myers fan 25, he would have to be somebody that, first of all, he hated celebrities, and I actually came up with the character. He's a mixture of a whole lot of different people. He is The Rock. He is Andy Kaufman. You know, a little bit of Tupac Shakur. So many different people rolled up into one. And with my original channel that got deleted by a troll,
Mm,
um, I had a lot of videos on there where I said controversial shit. Like I would always talk about Oprah Winfrey, like Oprah sucks and every actor sucks and Bill Cosby sucks. And so I wanted the heat. I wanted people to hate me. I wanted people to say fuck you, just like they did Andy.
right,
So
right. So
that's why I did that.
okay, so where does the number 25 come from? Because like I see so now I understand that that was kind of like the invention of a persona where you wanted the effect from people when you were putting stuff out there. How did you come up with the number 25? Is that like your favorite number?
The number 25, believe it or not, I'm such a geek when I come up with this, but the number 25 actually is associated with Halloween because on the 25th anniversary, which was 2003, that's when Halloween was at its best. That's when it peaked. That was right around the time that Mustafa Akkad died. It was like 2003 to 2005, somewhere around there. So originally, my name was supposed to be the Michael Myers fanatic because that's what my best friend named me. And I was supposed to have that name, but somebody had it already on YouTube, so YouTube wouldn't let me have it. That's the way it worked back then. And so I said, well, what if I just shorten it to the Myers fan? And then I just added the 25 because of the 25th anniversary of Halloween. And so I'm so embarrassed telling you this stuff, like
Oh,
how
no,
I wanted to be
that's fine.
like
Dude. This is
who
a
wants to who wants to be an asshole like I did? I'm answering the question for you. I just wanted to come on here and I wanted people to be like, fuck you, man. Like I got it from Andy Kaufman. What can I say, man?
oh, that's
The
cool. Hey,
Rock.
that's awesome.
It was The Rock, Andy Kaufman, and Tupac. Those guys, man. Those guys.
I can definitely see each of those personality traits like within you, like in terms of like what you put out in your persona. You know what I mean? Again, like
Yeah.
going back to like what I was saying earlier, tell it like it is. You just tell it like it is, and like that's just the way it is, you know? That's the bottom line,
Yeah.
you know?
Hmm.
Okay, so that I get that. Okay, I totally get that. So I'm gonna save that question for last. Who is your favorite actress?
Oh boy. I feel like I shouldn't answer this question because I don't want to make you mad because you already somewhat know the answer.
That's fine.
Um,
But that's the thing, other people don't. That's why.
if we're talking modern, it would be Andy Matichak.
Okay.
But if we're talking just an actress in general, Holly Fields. I love her.
Yeah, she's
I
awesome.
love Holly Fields.
Yeah. Okay. So Andy Matichak and Holly Fields. Now, as far as
Yes.
your like favorite actor goes, who would you say your favorite actor is? That peaked.
Jean Jean-Claude Van Damme. And yes, I'm pronouncing it correctly for those who don't know. It's not Van Damme. I don't know why people keep saying that. It's pronounced Van Damme. You have to say it that way. So
That's
just a little correction there.
very proper. I learned something new today.
Well,
Uh,
I'll add one more if you don't mind. There's an actress named Lindsay Lohan. A lot of people call her Lohan, but it's actually Lohan.
mm,
Lindsay Lohan.
I
So,
didn't know that. That's good stuff, man. Okay. So
well,
Lindsay,
you're an actor. I have to tell you these things.
you got to educate me, man. You got to educate me.
That's true.
So what are some TV shows that you loved growing up, and what are some shows that you're currently watching today?
Oh wow. See, you're setting me up here. I can be very cynical at times, like my YouTube persona. Um, TV shows of the past would be Family Matters, The Parenthood, The Wayans Brothers, Goosebumps, Casper, Power Rangers, Taz, Mighty Max. I can go on and on with that.
Okay.
Today,
Yes, today.
um, let me see. Wow. Bro, I honestly don't know because TV is so bad. And speaking of my good friend Holly Fields, I don't want to put her on the spot, but she made a comment about TV on Twitter, and I think I might have offended her or something because I said TV is trash today, and she didn't respond to that comment. So, um, I just don't like it, Dave. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
It's okay. You don't have to like what you don't like, and you can like what you like. That's fine with me. I can agree with you, for the, I'm not too pleased with all the stuff that comes out today. And even right now, I'm watching shows that came out 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like I'm catching up. I'm like right now I'm wrapping up Sex and the City, and I'm gonna go to The Sopranos next. I'm on the fifth season of Sex and the City, and eh, it is what it is. Um but I know you're also a fan of The Bold and the Beautiful.
Yes.
Yes. So I know because I see those tweets, bro. I see those posts.
Yeah.
All right. I'm like, homeboy really loves Bold and the Beautiful.
That's right. That's right.
I'm like,
Yes, sir.
you get me wanting to watch. I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, because you're always posting like what you think's happening or what's happening. And I'm like, man, I'm missing out, man. Like, I need to like, get an antenna, or I need to figure out like, I mean, I watch all my televisions through like streaming. But I'm like, man, dude, I
Okay.
gotta figure out how to watch The Bold and the Beautiful, so that way I can like, message you and be like, hey, yo, Darnell, man, can you believe what happened this week?
It it deals with a lot of stuff. It looks incestuous though because they're all related in some way. So it's like, how are you sleeping with each other? That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. But
Yeah.
um
Well, maybe if I watch some shows, maybe we can do an episode together talking about that. I don't know. I mean, I'd
yeah,
have to see if I even like it, but I'm just throwing that out there. I actually
yeah.
think it would benefit me watching how that's done today for the endeavors that I'm doing, just to, yeah, you never know. But
And I don't mean to turn this interview around on you, but I want to say to your audience, I'm so proud of you, bro. I really am. Um you just picked up the torch and just ran with it. You didn't wait for somebody to pass it to you. You just picked it up. You lit it on fire and you ran with it. You're doing great things out there in Hollywood. You're talking to Wayne Brady. That's fucking awesome, bro.
yeah, thanks, man. I
I'm
appreciate
proud of you.
that. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for stating that. Yes. Yeah, for those who don't know, yes, I'm an actor. I'm moving more in that direction. Um, I have a short film that's currently in development right now. It's called An Innocent Guy. It's based off of a graphic novel called Batman, An Innocent Guy, from Batman Black and White. It's in post-production right now, should be out soon. Uh, that's one thing that's in the works right now, but I have a few other things that are also in the works as well. But I will reveal that when the time is right. So thank you, Darnell, for that. I really appreciate that, and I'm humbled and I'm touched by that. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Dave. I just want to say that I hope that the people in the entertainment industry, for future references, I hope that they understand that when I did all that crazy shit back then on YouTube, I was acting, okay? I'm not really like that. I
It's,
don't.
it's, it's okay, man. Listen, I think in one form or another, even if it was whether it was acting or even if it was real life, we've all said things that may or may not have aged gracefully over time. But that's part of being human. You know what I mean? I've had my heel era, you could say as well. So I can connect with you on that. But now that you're saying this, man, I'm like thinking to myself, man, I should probably look back and see what his heel era was, like after this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find like what you're talking about. Maybe you can show me those links when you're done with that. Um, let me see. Just a few more questions, and then I guess we can just wrap it up. And then yeah, again, thank you for doing this with me, Darnell. As far as what's your favorite? I mean, yeah, besides Halloween, I know I would say Halloween is probably your all-time favorite movie, right? The first one.
Yeah.
What would you say is your like other favorite movie besides Halloween?
In general, I guess I would say, and this is gonna be so random, bro, but Time Cop.
Oh, that's a good movie. Yeah. Yeah, I love Time Cop. They made a show in the 90s too, which I remember watching
Yeah.
episodes.
I don't know what it is with me and time travel. I have no idea, but I have to keep rewinding certain scenes, and this is what I would like to say. I don't want to take up your time, but I have to
Yeah.
ask. There's a scene in the movie where the older Von Damme is looking at the younger one, and
Hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute, is he jealous of himself? What the fuck? Like, how do you get jealous of yourself, bro? That's you.
Yeah.
That's you. Why are you jealous?
Guess that's
Like,
a conversation to be had with the writer.
yeah, 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 definitely. But I love that movie and I love him. I think he's amazing. And I think you're amazing. I think you're gonna go in a good direction as long as you keep your head on your shoulders and
Hmm.
don't do crazy things like another actor that I won't mention. But
No, I know. I already know who you're talking about, but yeah,
that's right.
I gotta keep the reputation clean for sure, man. Um, let's see. What kind of music do you like listening to? Like on your
Um,
like what do you like to listen to? What does Darnell listen to? Like, you know,
I
uh,
guess I guess I would say a little bit of everything.
okay.
I've been listening to rap music that's been generated via AI lately. You know that already. I
Yes.
think I told you that.
Yeah, you'd mentioned
With,
that you're using AI.
yeah, with the AI Tupac stuff, it's amazing.
Okay.
So, yeah. But I'm a big fan of Tupac because he was so blunt and so honest and he just told you where it was, and if you didn't like it, then
Tough.
that's just the way it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So like yeah, that makes sense. As far as what would you say like what's your like dream for your channel or just in general, like what would you say is your dream for the next like 5 to 10 years from now?
Probably to be I guess a podcaster
Okay.
because everybody already knows I'm in a wheelchair, so that's no secret. So it's gonna make acting a little bit more difficult. So I guess to be somebody like Arsenio Hall. I don't know if you ever heard of him,
Or
but
Arsenio.
yeah, he's my inspiration.
Okay.
I always wanted to be like that guy where interviewing is concerned because he looked like he had a very fun platform and it was just very relaxed, and that's the way I want you guys to feel when I bring you on. So
That's
just
awesome.
know that you can relax with me. We're just having fun,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna take any bullshit.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
Trust
you're
me.
gonna
No, no, trust me. I know.
yeah. So
Yeah. I've gotten to know you pretty well. I think we both have. We both gotten to know each other a little bit better the last year or so, and it's been a very good, I think it's been a good learning experience for both of us. I've definitely learned how to fine tune things through engaging and conversing with you. So I'm
Yeah.
thankful for that. There's always
It's
something to
it,
learn from anybody that you.
it's like a certain famous wrestler says, know your role. As long as you know your role, we're good.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
come, because my YouTube channel is my house, okay? It's
yeah,
my house.
yeah,
You
yeah,
don't come into my house and disrespect me, like Martin Lawrence used to say.
yeah,
Respect my house. So
yeah.
that's the way it's going to be. And I want to thank you, sir. You are such an inspiration to me. You're the reason why the Darnell Week Show is here. God first, and then you. And
Yes,
I'll I'll
yeah.
I'll, I'll put it this way. I always tell people, my mother gave birth to me, but my grandmother gave birth to my career. So
Okay, I like that, man.
she's
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
she's the reason why I'm here today in this industry. So
Mm,
she
okay.
taught me everything I know.
And you said that's your grandmother?
Yes.
Got it. Very cool, man. I didn't know that about you. It's
Hmm.
you know. So this would be my last question. And this is like you could say this is I mean it's one of the questions that I gave you, but this is kind of like the monkey wrench of a question. What is your favorite food? Like what is your like what would you like what's your favorite food? What would you want your last meal to be? Or what are your favorite snacks? Like
Wow.
what is Darnell Weeks munch on? Like what is something where you're like, motherfucker, I gotta have it. Or like I
That that
need it right
that
now.
the last meal thing is morbid, but I will say, if it was gonna be, I guess cheesecake. I love cheesecake.
Okay.
Um, but if we're talking about me being alive and not killing me, thank you, Dave. I would say hot fries from Andy Cap. I love those things. Those are
Okay.
good.
Hot fries from
Yeah,
Andy Cap. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna
yeah,
be on the
yeah.
lookout for that. I don't recall having that. But no, ironically last week I had an Oreo cheesecake and
Oh wow.
it was delicious. I like cheesecake as well. I my whole thing is cookies and cream, but um yeah, pretty much like yeah, I know I understand that was a little morbid, but as far as that goes, but yeah, I mean for me it would probably be like a thin crust pizza and some you know, chicken fingers with some ranch and some buffalo and some French fries. Like
Bro, and that's the
the,
thing. I have to
the
say it
scallops,
again.
the potato wedges. There you go with the potato wedges.
I
Yeah,
I love potato wedges, and I have to say again,
yeah.
I'm so proud of you, man. These videos that you're doing on YouTube, they are amazing. Burbank spotlight, all kinds of spotlight all over California. I love it, bro.
Hmm.
I think you're fucking awesome. You have what it takes to make it in this business.
Hmm.
You have the look, you have all that stuff, bro. You just keep doing your thing.
Yeah,
And
man.
if I had more time, I would sit here with you for 3 hours, bro, because I love talking to you. I really do.
Oh yeah, man. No, the feeling is very mutual, man. I enjoy conversing with you when we're able to, throughout the day, and it's it's been a blessing, man. Believe it or not, it really has been, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate you doing this time. Yeah, I'll just wrap it up right now because we got a few minutes left on the timer here. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and then also be sure to subscribe to Darnell's. He's got two YouTube channels. He's got the Myers Fan 25. I'll put both of those links in the description. The Myers Fan 25, and then the Darnell Week Show, and uh,
That's right.
and then I'll just leave it like this that Darnell Weeks is an international man of mystery. You know what I mean? So you just never know what he's up to. So
That's true.
that's nice little ribbon that I'll put on the end of this video. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, Darnell, do you have any final words you'd like to say?
Not really. I was trying to think of something heelish to say, but I couldn't think of anything. So I guess just say you all suck.
That's fine. You hear that, guys? You all suck.
That's it. That's all I can say. I don't know. But Dave, it's always a pleasure, bro. I absolutely like you. I'm not there with the other word yet, but
I
I
know,
like
I
you a
know,
lot.
I know, I know. Hope
I like you a lot, bro.
maybe we'll get there one day, bro. Maybe we'll get there.
We will.
Sounds good, man. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.